wanted to get a bit of the Maori culture while I'm here. Explore the native culture, because I've never been able to do that well in the States. And I figured taking a music class would be a great way to A, learn about the culture, B, do something I've never done before, and C, be fun.
I don't think it's objectively any more important than any other field. But after I go home, I'm going to be glad that I took the class, because it's not just a regular class. It's something that is really tied to New Zealand and things from that I wouldn't get from home.
Like what?
Like an insight into Maori culture. Like it's really interesting. One of my favorite things about the class is that I get to learn about all the different ways that things have value in for the Maori people. Like at the end of every practice, we take water and sprinkle it over our heads to signify that the importance that we're taking away the kind of sacredness that we bring into an area by playing musical instruments there. And that's a thing that I would never have known if I didn't take this class.
Wait, that sound like Chihuahua?
Huh?
That sound like Chihuahua?
Kuwawa.
Chihuahua.
Yeah, so the Nuru, yeah. So Kuwawa.
Yeah, what's the difference between those and these?
It's all in the structure.
Oh,
See how the shape's quite
yeah.
There's a wooden one of those, right?
Yes.
That's the one I
Somewhere.
had home.
The one that you keep having.
I did.
Jimmy Rock.
And so our journey in making these instruments begins. We have our bone, we have our fire, we have our instructions. And so by the end of today, this bone will be clean, and by the end of tomorrow, we have started the process of actually making said instruments. And it will be magnificent.
I think there's less diversity in the in the major instruments that people play.
Okay. And the one
Like
that we
a lot
don't
of the big
have on
instruments
the
are like
table
string,
is
like
the
single,
tutorial.
like that's
that,
the code thing.
Yeah.
Like they all the string instruments sound different, but they're.
But if you look at a band, you'll have a drummer, you'll have a guitarist, you might have a violin, you know, you have a piano.
Yeah, but if you're using that argument as well, then like all of these instruments like win.
That's true.
One of the things that surprised me the most when I picked up the instrument after I made it was I thought that it would be easy to play after I put so much time in creating it. Like I thought that was just the natural consequence, but it's not. For every instrument that you play, you have to learn specifically how to play that instrument.
1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Yeah.
Well, I've learned all about their instruments. I've learned how to play some of their instruments, and I've also learned some of the traditions about like mainly sacred spaces in Maori culture, like how you like put water on your head and throw it behind your back when you're leaving a sacred space. I've learned about some of the processes in making instruments and how they relate back to like the Maori people, that kind of thing.
It's going to be so much more rewarding to play that than playing any other instrument.
Wonderful. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.